Welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad,
George.
Dad, what are we having today?
Goulash.
Goulash, guys. It is a lot like chili mac, okay? I call it goulash because this is what my mom always called it, was goulash, okay? We're gonna let Dad get started, and I'm gonna explain to you how I made this. I didn't do a video on it, but we'll let Dad get started. Dad, your spoon is right there. And if you want more, you let me know. If you need some salt and pepper, you let me know. But anyway, like I said, my mom called this goulash, okay, guys? It is a lot like a chili mac, okay? Mom did this when we were running low on money, and she was trying to clean out the freezer, clean out the pantry, the cabinets, or whatever, and try to put a meal together. That's what I did today, okay? I just looked through my cabinets again, see what I had. I had some hamburger in the freezer. I pulled that out, and browned off some hamburger with some onion, a whole onion, right? And then I put diced tomatoes. I had diced tomatoes in my pantry. I had, what else did I have? Corn. I had some stewed tomatoes. I had a can of red kidney beans. Okay, I had a can of red kidney beans. I'm trying to think of everything I put in this, guys. Garlic, salt, pepper, onion powder, all those things. How's it tasting so far, Dad?
Yeah, it's good.
And then I had a bag of like the egg noodles, or whatever you want to call it. I had a bag of egg noodles, so I put when I got it all come together, when the meat was all brown and the onions were sauteed and the garlic, right, when that was all browned up, then I put in all the juice. Oh, I had some tomato sauce I put in there, chili powder. I got all my seasonings out, guys. I put some chili powder in there, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder. I even put some fresh garlic in because I tasted it. I'm like, yeah, I don't taste the garlic enough. I even shook some Italian seasoning in there, guys. That's how my mom made this, and that's how I made it. I just stuck it in there. Now, I do have a secret ingredient in there. I did shake a little sugar in there. Whenever I make anything with a tomato sauce, I put some sugar in. It cuts down on the acidy taste. You know how tomato sauce stuff is real acidy tasting. Wow. Guys, do this. We live in a day and age where, yeah, it's easy to order out. It's easy just to follow a recipe that you saw online, right? I think we're losing the art of throwing stuff together, because sometimes you throw stuff together, it turns out really, really good. And it's turned out really, really good.
Good.
The only thing without cooking with a recipe, it's hard to recreate it. You know what I mean? So when I want to make this again, I'll have to go and just get all my stuff out and try. But I pretty much know what I put in there. Now mine has a little spice to it because I had some fire roasted tomatoes in the cabinet. And I had this sriracha seasoning that I had gotten from Trader Joe's. I just shook a tiny little bit in, right? And the chili powder has a little seasoning in it too. And it was just the seasoned chili powder. It wasn't like a chili powder chili powder packet, nothing like that. It was in a shaker bottle. So it's got a little spice to it, but not super spicy. Very mild, but and no, I didn't offer to put cheese and sour cream on Dad's because I know he likes it just like that, okay? I'm the one that likes the little extra cheese and sour cream. And I put corn in there. We got tomatoes in there, so we're getting our vegetables. Flip it around, Dad. There, now it's all right in front of you again. Watch out, it's all right there. Man, it's good. Boy. Man, why do you... I was kind of hungry for chili. But then I saw that I had the egg noodles in there, and they've been in there for a while. And I'm like, let's do like a goulash, like my mom used. I've heard people say goulash, and it'd be like a totally different thing, right? But in the Midwest here, in Ohio, whenever I've seen goulash, like at some of the diners or whatever, it's pretty much the same thing. It's like a chili-based, it's tomatoes, beef, or like a beef roast or whatever. Noodles of some kind, like macaroni, and tomatoes. You don't always see like other vegetables in it. Green peppers, sometimes I didn't have any green peppers. But I've seen corn put in stuff like this too, so. And I gotta thank you. I should have said this earlier. I have a thank you to give out. I gotta look at my paper here. We get a super thanks donation from Nancy. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess her last name up. Nancy McGreevy. Okay. So thank you so much, Nancy McGreevy, for your super thanks donation. We will put that money to good use. We truly appreciate you, Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy. And we love you. We really do. It does help us on our next food reviews that we do.
Thank you, Nancy.
There's another one right there, Day. Another napkin.
Okay.
This one right here is kind of wore out. And if you want a little more, I can get you a little more, okay? I got the whole big bowl in front of us. I also wanted to say, guys, we're doing a live foodie chat. What date is that? I can't get it together today. February 2nd, guys. We're doing another live foodie chat. Please, we do it at 8, excuse me again. We do it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first Sunday of every month. This Sunday, it's February the 2nd. So please come and join us, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And have a live foodie chat with me and Dad. Have some questions for us, guys. You got questions you've been wanting to know? Or
Give me a little bit more, John.
Okay. You got some questions for us, guys? Bring the questions. If you just want to hang out and talk to everybody, that's the fun part of it. Come hang out with everybody in this chit chat amongst our, all of y'all, because all of y'all talk to each other. I love that. It's just a good time. It is a good time. If you haven't come to one, please do. So yeah, guys, I got all this put together. I didn't put the noodles in till the end, okay? So what I did is I got the stuff all stewed together. I tasted the flavor. It was a little more juicier, but the noodles soaked up the juice, okay? And you can make it juicier if you want. Anyway, I tasted it, the seasoning, to make sure the seasoning was on. And then I put the noodles in. The noodles only take like 7 minutes to cook. I just let it cook right in that tomato sauce. I didn't boil the noodles in a separate pot. I just cooked them right in the stuff, and it just helps soak up the flavor. Is it hitting the spot, Danny?
Yeah, really.
What's good about this meal, guys, is you can season it up any way you want. If you want to be more chili forward, put a chili packet in, or the chili powder, which I did put a little chili powder in, okay? I shook a little cumin in. I put the garlic in, plus I put more garlic in, okay? Onion, I had onion powder, plus I put a whole onion in when I cooked the ground beef first in the pot. I had some tomato sauce. I put a little can of tomato sauce in there. I put a can of drained kidney beans in there, red kidney beans, 1 can of red kidney beans to help add to the protein, right? Corn. I had some frozen corn in the freezer. I just cut open the bag, dumped it in there. And like I said, I put some Italian seasoning in there. Like I said, I just went through my seasoning cabinet. Whatever kind of goes with those chili kind of flavors, that's what I put in it. There was something else. Oh, and like I said, my secret ingredient is sugar. Okay, anything with tomato-based sauce, tomatoes, whatever, in like a soup type thing, or for pasta, tomato sauce for pasta. I just shake like a little bit. I opened my bag of sugar and I just shook just a little bit, probably about a tablespoon of sugar. I taste it, and I see if it's. I kind of get it on like the edge of you could taste a little sweetness. You know what I mean? But it just cuts the acid. If I don't put the sugar in it, the acid just seems really tangy to me. Want me to help you out a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your napkin. So yeah, come to the live foodie chat, guys. Just remember, we do a live foodie chat the first Sunday of every month, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can remember that, you won't miss one. And come and just hang out. You don't even have to talk. Or you can talk. You can ask me and Dad questions. Or you can ask each other questions. What's so great about our crew, our community, our Penny Pinchers crew, is they're all so very respectful. Most of them has been hanging out with us for a long time. And even if you have a question and I can't get to it, most of our crew can answer some of the questions too. Let me tell you, we're really blessed with a really great community. Think you can finish up these last 2 or 3 little bites? Are you getting full?
Yeah.
And yeah, this had fire roasted tomatoes in it, and I also had a can of just like diced tomatoes. I put that all in there. Does it taste a lot like a goulash Mom would make, Day?
Oh, yeah.
That's what she did. I always called it the clean out the cabinet goulash. That's what I always called it, because I ain't kidding, guys. She would set out all her cans of stuff, and she'd be browning up her hamburger and her onion in a big pot, which is how I did it. She would set out all her cans of stuff, and most of the time I could guess what she was making, because that's what it was. She would always keep like a bag of egg noodles or macaroni noodles in the cabinet. So I've had it with both egg noodles and macaroni noodles. I've had it with spaghetti noodles before, okay, when we didn't have egg noodles or macaroni. Man. Good thing we have a big pot of this. Because you could have another big bowl later, huh?
Yeah.
Did you like the corn in it, Dad?
I love everything in it. The onions, the goulash, hamburger,
Just had some beans
seasoning, tomatoes. I loved everything in it. Beans.
Very good, guys. Very good. Like I said, I feel like this day and age, it's just so easy to go to fast food, right? It's so easy to order DoorDash from whatever restaurant. It's so easy to do that nowadays, especially if you have a little bit of money to do that, okay? I know some of us are on very strict budgets or whatever, and I know y'all, whether on a strict budget, are good at probably throwing a lot of things together. But I just feel like a lot of us are losing the art of doing that, right? I feel like if you just put stuff together, give it a shot, a lot of times you'll come out with something really, really good. Let me get you another clean one there. But this come out really good.
That was really good. I was seasoning good. I could sit and eat it all day, but I just know when to quit.
Need about a bowl and a half. So good. I gotta pat myself on the back for this one.
Oh, you should. You
I'm
should.
sure I made Mommy proud. My mom, guys, she was the queen. The queen of coming up with a meal when you didn't think she would even be able to come up with a meal.
Oh, yeah.
She was the queen of it, guys. We had some crazy combinations, but let me tell you, we had some good stuff too, man. And she was good at using leftovers too. Wow. Like she would make big pot roast, beef roast, and she'd take the leftover beef from that night. The next day, she'd take the leftover beef. She'd make beef and noodles, right?
You used to make me noodles and casserole, tuna.
Tuna noodle casserole.
Tuna noodle casserole.
Guys.
And she used to leave me with a whole bowl of it, and I sit and eat it all.
Let me tell you guys, okay? Dad mentions tuna noodle casserole every once in a while, just like he just did today. Guys, I can't eat it. I like tuna salad every once in a while, right? But hot tuna in a noodle casserole, for some reason, just isn't my thing. It just isn't my thing. But I guess I'm going to have to bust it out and make that some tuna noodle casserole. I guess I'll be eating a Cook Unity dinner that night, and Dad'll be eating tuna noodle casserole. It's just not my thing. I know I can make it good. It's just that, you know, y'all have those things that's just not your thing. Like, okay, if I was hungry and that was the only thing I had to eat in the house, or if I went to somebody's house and they said, hey, we made you this tuna noodle casserole, I would eat it. But I wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta have more, or oh, let me go home and make this at home. You know what I mean?
But it was really good. Seasoning was good. The noodles were good. The beans were good. The meat, everything was in it.
I'm finishing up my last little bite. Guys, I finished up what was on my plate, okay? I did it. There. I did it.
And she helped me do all mine.
Really, really good.
I enjoyed it.
What score out of 10 would you give this?
10. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bite of it.
Very good. It did have a little spice to it, though, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
I had this sriracha seasoning that I had gotten from Trader Joe's like a long time ago. And I mean, I just sprinkled a little bit, guys. I didn't put a lot. Now, I know that cumin, I think, has a little warmth to it. And I know the chili powder has a little warmth to it. It's got a little spice to it, but it's mild. Just a little warm on our tongues. But it gave it some good flavor, so... Let us know, guys. Do you guys make goulash? And if you do, what do you put in it? Is it got kind of the same ingredients that I told you I put in mine?
She's her mother cook, and she mixes everything together, and it was good.
Yeah, it was.
It was seasoning. It was good.
I'm full now.
I am too.
You ready to take a nap?
I am too. I am also.
Full tummies, guys. Full tummies. I wanted to give you one last update, guys. We did get our heating fixed correctly. Well, they told me it's correctly. Okay, before we were having to use the heat pump because if we put our thermostat on regular heat, it would blow a fuse in our furnace. And then the guy said, we gotta wait for it to get nicer out, warmer out, so we can go outside and check out your outside unit condenser that's outside. And they came yesterday or the day before. You guys are seeing this probably a day later from the time that it got done. But anyway, he came, went outside, and something in there had blown, and he replaced it fairly quickly, so I'm not sure what that was. But he came in, put it on regular heat, and we've been on regular heat for a day and a half. Almost 2 days. Okay, so I think we're back to normal situation with the heat. I'm just hoping, all that heat pump situation that we were on, I'm just hoping that our electric isn't super sky high this month.
Oh, Lordy.
I hope it's not. Okay, it's going to be a little higher because everybody's is a little higher this month, especially in Ohio and all y'all that had really, really cold temperatures. It's going to be a little higher for this month because of the temperatures, but then we were dealing with that, drawing that extra electric, so we will see. That's it. I just wanted to give you an update. We're all good. As of now, we're all back to normal.
We're all back to normal.
Thank goodness. Anyway, let's let these guys go.
Okay.
Okay, guys. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless you all.
Yes, guys. God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.